Me llamo Manuella Blackburn, vivo en Manchester, en Inglaterra, y soy estudiante de música. I'm currently in my final year of a PhD at the University of Manchester, and I'm studying electroacoustic music. I think it's quite a broad term, like an umbrella term that encompasses quite a lot of different types of music, but it's usually music that involves technology somehow. So this might be computers, synthesis even, and the recording of sound. I think there's many links. If I use myself as an example, I did my undergraduate degree in a very traditional music department where the main idea is that you learn very traditional aspects of music such as harmony and counterpoint, performance studies and more traditional ways of composing. And I went through this whole process myself, so I can understand how what I've learned is still with me now, and I'm now writing more electroacoustic music. So it's kind of given me a really nice kind of base to work from. Perhaps, but I do think there is quite a big divide somehow. I'm not too sure. I think that the instrumental composers, in England at least, they have a more stronger tradition in the universities. They've been there for many, many more years, and that's one difference.
Okay.
There's so many, but I think I'd like to maybe talk about the teachers I've had along the way. They've really inspired me, and I've always admired their music, and I think that that's one of the reasons why I've got so far with this music, is that I've used their music as a driving force for my own music creation. So now I have a really very good teacher called Ricardo Clement. He's very much involved in the Red Asler program, so he's taking part in many Latin American activities, and he's encouraged me to pursue this as well. My other teacher is David Berezan. He is a Canadian composer who was taught by John C. Harrison and promotes the Beast aesthetic from Birmingham. I think it's a very interesting question. Over the past few years I've been fortunate enough to go to other countries and see the differences that are taking place in the music that's taking place in different countries. I'm always quite interested and happy to see that there's so much variation in electroacoustic music all over the world, and that's such a great thing. I think it's it's a good thing to take part in networking and meet new people from other places that also do electroacoustic music, share ideas. I just think it's seeing things from a different point of view. I mean, you could say that certain places have different technologies, so therefore they create different works. But then on the other hand, I think that there's different focuses depending on where you are. In England we have a range of, I don't know, different focuses, and it's nice to come away from that and see a different side. I was very excited to have the opportunity to come here. I'm very interested in the activity that takes place in Latin America because of my own roots here, and the opportunity to meet different people and see how people would respond to the idea of the heritage and future theme that was proposed at this festival. So I was very interested to see how people would navigate this idea and present their ideas. I think it's been a success so far. I've enjoyed all the presentations, and everyone's come with something very different to present, and it's very interesting to see so many different perspectives, and the conference is international, so again this supports this idea of people coming together and sharing their different views. I wish that we can continue creating music and continue meeting at these conferences and sharing ideas. I hope that more young composers do become interested in the genre of electroacoustic music. I don't think we should isolate ourselves. We should be very welcoming and inviting, and we need to probably address this a bit more. Make sure that we keep a healthy population of young composers interested in this area.